All right, guys, new intro here for the Bear Pack. We already crushed the 7K subscriber goal, so we are going to update that board here for you guys. Look at Joe Burrow, looking at all these nice, tasty giveaways. We have the 8K sub jersey giveaway. We have the 9K sub sports memorabilia giveaway, 10K subs, the big one, $1,000 giveaway, and the 12K subs. We're going to send a couple people to a game of their choice. Guys, we are very excited for the football season, but no more talking. Let's get right into this video, Trey. All right, guys, let's get into some NCAA football picks and props for Friday, October 13th slate of games. Let's take a look at the leaderboard really quick. Flash it up there, Trey. Start us off.
All right, flashed it up, flashing it down. Just kidding. All right, guys. I went 0-1. I don't even know what to say. I gave out West Virginia -2.5 versus Houston. Bears going to probably go a little bit on a rampage. But this game was an absolute kick in the nuts. West Virginia, they completed a Hail Mary. Go up by 4 points with 12 seconds left. And I was going, yes, let's go. Let's fucking go, Tom Brady style. Then Houston, they threw their own Hail Mary. There was only 12 seconds left. Threw their own Hail Mary, 50-yard bomb, completed it. And I just recently took the knife out of my heart, so I'm still recovering.
Seth?
Yeah, things went in my favor in that one, so that's all I got to say.
Yeah, you son of a bitch, huh? You son of a bitch. First off, it wasn't a Hail Mary for West Virginia. It was like a 16, 17-yard seam route. Garrett found his tight end, a little Tony G, little Rob Gronkowski, right down the middle, nobody looking at him. Caught it, ran, nobody could tackle, touchdown. So they scored a touchdown with, 13 seconds left, I believe. They had an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, which basically cost them the game. They kicked off at the 20. Returner returned to about the 40-yard line, 7 seconds left of the game. Quick 8-yard out route to get to the 50. 3 seconds left of the game, one timeout. They didn't use it. Threw a Hail Mary, scrambled on the pocket left side, flung it. What an arm by the quarterback of Houston, by the way. Flung it on the run. And West Virginia didn't bat it down. It was tipped in the air, and Houston caught it, and it was curtains after that. So you know what? I can't win a game. Trey's, I guess, 3-5 in the last 7. I can't win a game. I am cursed, I think. But you know what? There's always tomorrow. We're going to look at the game right here. It's going to be one of my favorite teams of the Pac-12, Colorado, going up against Stanford. Colorado at home, -11.5. The over-under is set at 60 points. Trey, what is the play?
Dude, I loved your sarcasm there. Absolutely love it. You're a big Colorado fan, but this line is pretty laughable to me, honestly. I'm not quite for sure why Colorado is only a 12.5-point favorite, but I'm going to take the cheese, but just a little bit different of a cheese. Give me Colorado here -6.5 on the first half spread in this game. I do expect Colorado to absolutely dominate in this game. They did struggle last week against Arizona State, but that was a road game, and this game is at home, and I expect them to be a lot more comfortable here. Stanford, they simply have not even looked like an FBS team this season. They come this game with a 1-4 record and are 2-3 ATS, and it's just been very bad to watch. Their lone win was against Hawaii on the island, so that's a little bit impressive. But they have lost every single game besides that this season, even a game against an FCS team. Their average margin of loss is 22.5 points per game. They've been getting blown out in every single game, and I expect that to continue here. In Colorado, they come this game with a 4-2 record and are 3-2-1 ATS. But the reason why I love Colorado here is because they're averaging 40 points per game whenever they are playing at home. This is a home game. I expect Colorado to pour on the points in this game. And Stanford, they're just really nothing special. I expect Colorado's offense to wake up in this game and just straight up dominate Stanford. And the fact that Colorado is getting back Travis Hunter just makes me love this pick even more. So give me Colorado here -6.5 on the first half spread.
Maybe getting back Travis Hunter.
No, Deion Sanders says he's playing. If coach says he's playing, he's playing.
He's playing 100%.
Dude, that was a lacerated liver. I would be very careful.
It says high Q tag for me, but you know what? All right. I like the plays. Seth?
Yeah, I'm going to lean heavily in favor of Colorado in this game as well. I'm going to take them -12.5 on the spread. They're coming off a win against Arizona State where they needed a late rally. So I think they're going to come into this one ready to click on all cylinders. On top of that, this will be arguably their easiest game since their in-state game against Colorado State. The Stanford team is just not playing well at all this season. Neither of their top 2 running backs can get anything going on the ground, and the offense is only averaging 19.2 points per game. I know this Colorado defense isn't great by any means, but I don't trust Stanford at all to put up points in this game. On top of that, the Colorado offense is going to get a chance to show out in front of their home faithful as they are facing a Cardinals defense that has allowed 34.6 points per game so far this season. If anything, this Colorado team can score, and they're getting a great matchup in this one. So I will just take Colorado with the points in this game.
Yep. I guess we're going to be sweeping because I like Colorado as well on the spread, and I also love the over. The over is my 1 play. The Colorado spread is my 2 play. Colorado only has 2 losses, and both came against top 10 opponents, Oregon and USC. We know that Coach Brown's going to have his guys ready to play, and they are a very competitive team and can put up a lot of points on this Stanford team. I don't think anybody can question the coaching job that Coach Brown has done. He's doing a fantastic job. He just needs some more beef up front, and they're going to be really good in a couple years. Stanford is not good on defense. We know that Colorado is also not good on defense. I think this Stanford team, who's only averaging 20 points per game, will be able to give us 3 touchdowns, and that should be enough for the over. So give me the over, and I'm also going to take Colorado minus 11.5 as my plays. Let's move on to the player props. Trey, start us off.
Yeah, and I was 0-1 yesterday. I gave out Donovan Smith under 1.5 passing touchdowns versus West Virginia. I actually really loved this play. I had a lot of confidence in it, and it was a dud. He threw for 4 touchdowns. He threw for 4 touchdowns in this game. I was just off tonight, guys. There's no excuses for it, but I will be better today.
Seth?
Yeah, and I was on tonight. I hit on my game pick and I hit on my prop. I took Joseph Manjack over 46.5. I believe he ended this game with 54. So it was sweaty there, but he got the job done.
I had Garrett Green over 51.5 rushing yards against Houston. 0-1 night for me. He started with 26 yards in the first drive. I basically gave myself a win. You should never do that. That's bad gambling by me. So bad pick by me. Let's move on to tomorrow. But we are going to sweep the board today. Trey, start us off with our plays.
Yeah, and I'm going to go to a rushing prop. And you know me, you just said we're going to be sweeping, but I'm going to go with something risky because that's just what I love to do. Give me Davon Booth to go under 46.5 rush yards versus Fresno State. If you guys watch our member videos, you will see that Bear kind of touted up this Fresno State defense. And you know what? It kind of is worthy because this Fresno State defense is absolutely elite, but mainly because of their rush defense. Their rush defense is the 15th best in college football at the moment. That's because they're only allowing their opponents to rush for 92.6 rush yards per game. And Booth, he's been all right this year, not anything too special, but he is having 30% of Utah State's carries this season. So that projects them to finish right at 27 rush yards per game, which is way under this number. And the main reason why I love this pick is Fresno State's offense. They've been very high-powered. Yes, their starting quarterback is out for this game, but they have a lot of studs surrounding him. So I think they're still going to score a ton of points. And that means that Utah State is going to have to pass the ball a ton in this game and kind of get the ball out of Davon Booth's hands. So I love this play. Booth, he's averaging 65 rush yards per game, which is under this number. But there's just a lot of trends working in our favor in this pick. So give me Davon Booth to go under 46.5 rush yards versus Fresno State.
I like it, Trey. Seth?
Yeah, and I'm going to take a fantasy score prop. And I'm going to take Jimmy Horn Jr. to go over 17 fantasy points. Jimmy Horn has been okay over the last couple of weeks, but he's going to get a chance to bounce back in a big way in this game against Stanford. The Stanford Cardinals defense is allowing 34.6 points per game, and their pass defense ranks 128th in college football, allowing 305.8 yards per game and 12.04 yards per catch. Colorado will be at home in this one, and they're going to want to put up points and a lot of points. Horn had a down week last week, but the week before that against USC, he put up 84 yards and 2 touchdowns. I look for Shedeur Sanders to look his way a lot in this game, and I expect Jimmy Horn Jr. to find the end zone in this game as well. So give me the over 17 fantasy score here in this game against a very, very bad Stanford secondary.
Yeah, Seth, I like that play as well. For my player prop today, it's going to be Benjamin Yurosek. Hopefully I said that right. Sorry if I didn't. To go over 38.5 receiving yards against this Colorado team. I love this prop, not because Stanford's a good throwing team, but because Colorado's a very poor at defending the pass. This game's going to be featuring the 3rd worst and the 4th worst secondaries in the entire nation tonight. So that is why I do love points to be scored, and that is why I love basically all the receivers and tight ends in this game to go over their projections. Colorado this season is giving up an average of 302.5 yards per game and 7.66 yards per play through the air. For the Stanford Cardinals, Benjamin, the big tight end, has been their best target this season. He's leading the team in catches and yards, having 15 receptions for 227 yards this season. He is averaging 15.1 yards per catch, and there should be a lot of open gaps in the zone coverage for this big tight end to get free. It's really hard to miss him. He's standing at 6'4", 250 pounds, so Daniels can just put the ball on him a couple times. We're going to cash this play. So give me Benjamin to go over 38.5 receiving yards as my play. Before we end, Trey decided to put up this little graphic. I love it. We're going to break down all of our plays here so you guys don't have to go scrolling through. So my 2 plays are going to be Colorado minus 11.5 and the over 60 total points against Stanford. And then I got the big tight end for Stanford, Benjamin, over 38.5 receiving yards as my play. Seth?
Yeah, Colorado minus 12.5. And then I do have Colorado receiver Jimmy Horn over 17 fantasy score versus a very bad Stanford secondary.
And Trey?
You have Colorado minus 6.5 on the first half against Stanford. This Colorado team's averaging 40 points per game at home. They should be rolling here. Also have Davon Booth under 46.5 rush yards versus Fresno State. Fresno State's rush defense is one of the best in the country, so I think Booth is going to struggle in this game.
Yep, and guys, do not miss our live tonight. When you're watching, it's going to be today at 7 p.m. Central, so tune in for the live. We have 5 big games to break down in college football, but that is going to do it for our NCAA football plays for Friday, October 13th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please be sure to drop a like in this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You're going to click that. There's 2 options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube, and it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there, Trey. Just want to let everyone know that while we do give out free picks, plays, and predictions on our YouTube channel, we also have a website for you to check out. On our website, bearsprofitplays.com, you can subscribe to the website absolutely free with an email and gain access to our written articles about upcoming sporting events. If you're really looking to make some cash, we have an option to become a member of our website. If you become a member, you will gain access to our Locks of the Week, which are written articles that go in depth as to why we are picking that particular outcome. As of now, our member plays have been red hot, hitting over 60% of our plays. If you don't want to become a member, it's no sweat. We are here to try and make you guys some money. That's our main goal. So come on over to bearsprofitplays.com and subscribe for free. Check us out, follow our free picks, and see for yourself that our member plays are a great investment for you. Thanks for watching.